Good evening.
Oh, hello.
What's up, fellas? My green screen little partners there.
So, you know that little that thing that you played? It said the show's at 7 o'clock, so we're a couple hours late.
He's in California time? No, not even, right?
No. I didn't change the graphic. I should have changed it. I forgot that the time was on that one.
That's good. 7 o'clock Manny Standard Time.
There you go.
How do you like that?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I should have changed the time. I usually change it for the intro graphic, and I forgot it was there. So no worries at all. Hey, Betty Rubble.
What's up, Betty?
So capable Able. You know, I thought you should have called your page Able. That would have been perfect. Or Able squared. Yeah, Able.
What is it again? Awesome Able or absolutely able?
Absolutely able.
Well, it's because the catchphrase
is fucking Abe.
Honest Abe.
The catchphrase will be absolutely able. Wants you to know that you're absolutely able to make it happen. Yeah,
that works. That works. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hola.
So, not really wanting to talk about anything in particular. We could tell some of these stories if you want. I don't have a problem with that. Or whatever you guys want to get into.
Well, let me just, I know that you know now, but this is where I'm at right now.
Abel is watching, what is it, UFC?
UFC 264, Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier.
Oh, that's McGregor's fight tonight.
Yeah.
What does that cost you?
Like me, like nothing, but other people are paying $70.
Gotcha.
That's in Vegas, baby.
Yeah, it is.
I just kind of felt like Anna Nicole Smith there for a second. Trim spot, baby.
Hilda, how are you, mother? Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Hilda.
Glad you texted me because I didn't see the notification. See, you got to get the notification. You go to my page, you hit that little bell. Yeah. And that's where you set up to be notified. Simple. Just go to my page, hit that little bell, and or those three little dots, and look up the notifications. It'll set it up for you. Brenda, hey, she's up in your neighborhood, man, Illinois.
What are you doing here, Brenda? You're over in the Gurnee area?
Yeah, up there somewhere. She lives up there with you guys.
Oh, she's Chicago.
Just outside of Chicago.
If I remember right, she's got family or something over in the Gurnee area, which is north of Chicago and south of the border, Wisconsin border by like minuscule, I mean, like 3 miles pretty much.
Yeah, that's a nice, the mall over there. Is that still a nice mall?
It's a decent mall. The Gurnee Mills Mall. Yeah, it's a decent mall.
Yeah.
How far is that from you, Bam? Like, is that like a whole other town?
From where I live to Gurnee Mills, it's about a 45-minute drive, so it's probably like about maybe 65 miles. Huh. All country roads.
Oh wow. Hey, so how usual is it like out there for you to actually drive to the mall like that? 45 minutes away. Like here I have a mall right here in the city, but then we have McAllen, which is about 45 minutes away. They have a way better mall. But I just hate that drive.
Right?
Yeah, the drive will kill you. I mean, driving sucks. It takes a lot out of you. It really does.
Yeah.
Guadalupe, Mr. Murillo. Good evening.
Guadalupe.
Mr. Lupe.
Bedroll, Manny, when you get into town, let's meet up so you can teach me the YouTube for dummies. It's real easy. It's simple. We are going to, this flood issue in Brownsville is pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
And
are you guys sailing? Are you sailing boats down there?
You can ride rafts. Yeah.
Nice.
And inner tubes and little shallow boats. What do you call those?
Flat bottom boat.
Yep.
Oh, a lot of the water's gone now. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's stuck around. Usually after it rains, once it stops raining, it'll kind of start to disappear. But this stuff hung around for a few hours.
Yeah. I mean, if we were getting, pounded even more, like if today would have been another rainy day, man, we would have been screwed.
Yeah. Michael Jacobs, welcome.
Michael?
That's my kid's husband.
Michael Jacobs, what's up? You show the video on the show? Yeah, I'm going to show a video earlier. I'm going to show a video later. Chris sent this to me. And we'll get to that part of it later for sure. That I'll get to. Brenda, lives in Lake Villa, just west of Gurnee. Okay. Way up in northern Illinois. Daughter works at the mall, 7 minutes away from me. That's cool. Joe Rodriguez, welcome. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for being here for a little bit. 10 minutes from Six Flags. That's right. That is up there.
Oh, you guys got a Six Flags up there?
So yeah. It's up at It's not far from that mall.
It's pretty much like right down the street. It's less than a mile.
Wow.
Yeah, you could make a whole weekend out of it.
Yeah,
Six Flags,
the mall's on one side of the interstate, and Six Flags is on the other side of the interstate, and I mean, it literally separates the two.
All these good things, and all we hear is gang violence.
Yeah, it's that Chicago. That's situation in Chicago is pretty bad.
Yeah, speaking of Chicago, old Beetlejuice.
We're going to speak of Chicago. Bam, I got to tell you something. I've been having an issue with altitude over here.
Oh, yeah, how high are you? And quit smoking the weed. Quit smoking that damn crack.
We're at 7,500 feet above sea level. So just so you can have an idea, Denver is 1 mile at 5,200 feet. We're at 7,500. We're higher than that.
Man.
So the air is thinner.
So that's why they call Denver the Mile High City.
Yes, correct. Because it's 5,280 feet above sea level. So I went out today on the advice of someone. And I got these.
Yep. They work, don't they?
And I got to tell you, I put it on earlier.
Oh, what, Manny? I didn't hear you. You put a what on?
What Bam wears on his nose.
Oh, okay. Then the breathe rights.
Yeah, the breathe rights.
So I put it on, and I swear I developed a third nostril. So much air was coming in. It's not even funny. It's like my nose just went.
They work. I love them. I buy them off Amazon. They're a lot cheaper.
It's like without it, you're breathing filtered, and then you put that thing on, it opens up your nostrils, and you're like,
yeah. I mean, plus if you got, if you don't clean your nose out regularly, that obstructs the air too.
Well, if you take your index fingers and put them like right next to your nose and pull away, I mean, it opens up your nostrils so much. Pretty much what the breathe right does.
Right.
So for those of you Brownsville peeps, I did reach out to Commissioner for District 1, North Kalansky, and she has agreed to come on the show. We're going to do a show with her, and we will talk about flooding and conditions and all that coming up in the next week. I will let you know when that happens. But she did make herself available. If Roy would be on with her also, and I'm trying to get another commissioner on as well, so that will be a good thing. Bam has Six Flags, and we have floods. Right,
Six Floods.
Oscar, how are you, sir?
What up, G?
I was going to ask you how you're feeling because you've been, I've been a little bit under the weather. It's not really under the weather; it's just that altitude sickness. Altitude conditions are, it's something. It makes you tired, makes you sleepy. You're kind of panting a lot. Just walk across the hall and you're tired. So you got to have a lot of water. A bottle or two a day doesn't do it. You're talking a couple of gallons a day will help. Hey, me too.
Well, me too. Me too. Me three.
Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Does also work for Snoring at all? They do, right, Bam?
They're supposed to.
They don't help. They don't help me.
That's the whole idea behind them. I wear them at night so I can breathe through my nose and not through my mouth, which I guess causes snoring. But I find that my mouth gets extremely dry at night. That's why I have a bottle of water like next to me when I sleep, and I call it my bed water. And I wake up a million times a night and take sips of water just to get rid of the Mojave Desert in my mouth that I create at night from breathing through my nose or my mouth. So I find when I have these breather rates on, I actually breathe through my nose a lot more, and I don't drink as much water, and hence I sleep a lot better at night. Hence, I'm not getting up a billion times to pee. It works really well all around.
Yeah, I would say if you guys snore a little bit,
or
even if breathing is a problem, these things freaking help. I mean, this was instantly noticeable.
Oh, absolutely. I love them.
Shoot,
they help me for breathing, right? Like you said, you pull your nostrils away. Yeah, it's great. But for snoring, it didn't do nothing for me. I even bought that mouthpiece. They sold this mouthpiece that's supposed to it pulls your bottom jaw like out so the muscle doesn't relax.
Or something, yeah.
And that worked a little bit, but still, it was very uncomfortable.
So they didn't help you for snoring?
Not the breathe rights, because I guess the main problem, they say some muscle and the way in the back, I forgot the name of it, of your throat, it relaxes, so it just falls back. And I'm a back sleeper, so I sleep on my back. So that thing just falls right into my windpipe, basically. And any wind that goes in there is going to make a sound. So,
well, you should try sleeping on your belly.
Oh, I should.
Or at least on your side.
Definitely try those, guys. That works. It helps. You know what else helps? When you clean your nasal passage out,
like with the little sinus thing, the
little bottle. What do you call that? I forget what you call that.
Some kind of wash, right? Like you have to pour it into one nostril and it comes out the other.
Right. Or you can put on that thing.
A flush.
Yeah, nasal. You know how much that stupid machine costs that you're talking about?
$40, $50 or something.
No, it's like 90. The one that shoves water up one nostril and sucks it out the other nostril.
Yeah. Oh yeah, $99.
Yeah,
but they sell one that's just a bottle, like just a saline.
The other one is just a pot, or they have Equate's got this thing. It's just like a water bottle.
Yeah,
and you put it in one nose, and it'll come out the other, and that helps too.
And if it doesn't come out your other nose, it's going down your throat.
It's halfway in your lungs.
So now you're eating boogers.
Try not to drink that. Oh my God, I need that. I can't breathe due to the allergies from the rain. Yeah, try those. It does help. I'm going to vouch for it because it helped instantly. Or just allergies and things like altitude. Yes. No, it works for some snoring. It depends how bad your snoring is.
I'm going to say mine's more like, what is that other thing? Like sleep apnea or something.
Apnea?
Yeah, because it's just not.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck, how are you, sir? Chuck. You sent me a video of that dude from you were asking me if that was a Nebraska thing, and I can't find the video. So I know they had a cinnamon roll, and they were dipping it with what, ranch dressing, I think, or something.
Gross.
Was it ranch dressing? And you were asking me, is that a Nebraska thing? And I have heard of it. I wouldn't do it. Just like I wouldn't do French fries dipped in ice cream.
That's actually really good. You need to try it. Now, ranch dressing helps out a lot of food like pizza and fries and chicken. And I mean, ranch makes a lot of food better. But there is some foods ranch just will never help and never go with. Like chocolate.
No.
Bacon.
And a salad when you add bacon.
Well, yeah, I guess. But you're not going to take a piece of bacon, dip it in ranch, and eat it.
No. That's how I feel when I get out of Asian buffet. I know, right? That's why I try not to do buffets as often anymore, because that's just you just eat too much. And actually, if you can control your rice intake and your noodles, might not be bad. It's not bad to eat vegetables and the proteins.
Yeah, don't eat the maggots.
Stay away from eating a plate full of rice, and then you go back for more rice. That's what the problem is. Altitude sickness, code for gummies. Gummies. What kind of gummies?
Probably the kind with the wacky, weedy gummy thing.
I can't do that.
Well, there's the other one. I mean, there's CBD. I mean, that thing has a lot of benefits, and that's not like THC, but it's just from the same plant, and it's really good for anxiety and other things too. Like they make it into a cream. It's good for pain. It's crazy.
Felicia!
Hi, Felicia.
Felicia.
Been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry, I got Sons of Anarchy running in the background here. I might have to lower that volume if it's too loud. Let me know. That would be nice. Interesting if you get several commissioners to discuss topics. That's what I'm working at. That's what I'm shooting for. I'd like to have a little, not necessarily a forum, maybe a mini town hall, unofficial, that kind of thing. But Ms. Galansky and obviously Roy have agreed to do that. And I'm reaching out to others as well.
So I want to know.
I want to try some.
I want to know how Chicken Woman took her non-reelection.
Haven't heard much from her. So can't say. And the BAM is speaking of Jessica Pointer Bradshaw. Many people who contact me about her refer to as the Chicken Woman or the Egg Woman.
Yeah, that one too, the Egg Woman. Yep.
Hey, Manny, this is like way off topic, man. Is there any way that you can put like my square where BAM square is? That when I look at the screen, I at least look like I'm looking at BAM. There you go.
Cool.
What's up, man?
Great job, man. I have questions for her, and I've seen Jessica T out there also trying to get Public Works, PUB Public Works, and others to help with the drainage. Yeah, I'm glad Roy went out. Roy actually drove out, took pictures and video, and he came back with a report, just a report to the public and said, "This is what I got planned. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna escalate this." And of course, you got the haters already talking about, yeah, whatever. Everybody says that. It's like, well, you know what? At least he was out there doing something.
So, does our 666-year woman ever show up for prison yet?
Yep, she's in. She's behind bars right now. Yep. Somebody keeps saying, "Oh, she'll be out in a couple." I don't think so. I think federal time is federal time.
Crazy. Yeah, federal time, straight time, or something like that.
I'm a snore. Maybe I should try it. Try it. Those strips. I mean, it's about $10 a package of like 30 of them. So you got at least one per night. You guys are lagging. Is it your internet? I don't think it's my internet.
I don't think it's mine.
Do you guys notice any lagging at all?
I hear you guys perfect. I mean, 3,
Chuck,
2, 1.
It might be your system, Chuck. Turn off your Wi-Fi and turn it back on.
Yeah, I normally buy those things that from Amazon, buy like 4 boxes at a time.
Yeah. All 3 of my younger brothers have those CPAP machines. Damn. That's what it's called, a Neti Pot. And it's just water. You just put it in there. You put it in your nostril. You kind of tilt your head. You dump the water in there, and it will come out the other side as long as you keep your head tilted.
And that's crazy. That thing literally goes in, like through your sinus. Like I think we have our sinus cavities are like right here somewhere on the side of our faces.
Yeah.
But it clears out all that mucus in there. And then it goes out the other side, so it pushes everything from the other side, and then you do the other side. And wow, man, it is good. Yeah,
definitely. Neti Pot, yes, that's correct, Lynn. Thanks for confirming that. It's a Neti Pot. You can buy them. I don't know. Those are $10, $5. You can almost get a teapot kind of thing and just do it yourself. But Betty Rubble's been waking up at 3 a.m. during these rainy days to drink water or get throat lozenges because they dry out my mouth. I just developed snoring and a wake up choking.
Betty, there is a mouthwash to help dry mouth. It's called Biotin.
Well, I've seen that.
And it does work, providing you do not drink anything else after it.
And it feels kind of weird. I guess it'll wash away, right? If you drink something else after
that. It does feel weird. It feels like it's a coating on your mouth. And then, after so long, you're like, I'm thirsty. My mouth is moist, but I'm just thirsty. So then you get a drink of water or something, and then you're like, oh, well, the coating's not there anymore. And then in like 5 minutes, your mouth is dry. So, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. The other thing for that dry thing that I've been considering is like a humidifier, because sometimes it's only dry because you're breathing in a lot of dry air, and the humidifier is supposed to like humidify the room or something. I don't know if that works, but
Well, you want a
Humidifier
humidifier in the wintertime because that adds moisture to the air so you're not dry. And in the summertime, you want a dehumidifier so it takes the humidity out of the air.
I mean, with our weather here, it's really crazy, bro. So it's like it could be super hot outside, but then you have your aircon full blast inside. So you're only recycling the air that's inside your home.
Yep.
Unless you pop open a window, then you might get some humidity from the Mother Nature's air. So I think that might be a thing. If I do try it, I'll let you guys know.
Well, you can get the problem in the wintertime is the electric heat, and that's very drying to your system, to your nose, and you have it on all the time because it's wintertime out. So you definitely have to. A humidifier is definitely good. That's for sure. Hang on, be right back, guys.
And that will actually cause nosebleeds if you don't have moisture in your air. And what I normally do, because I'm not going to buy a humidifier, what I do is I'll boil like water on the stove.
Oh yeah.
And I'll do that like 2 or 3 pots of water, and do that like once or twice a month, and that puts humidity in the air for me.
I've seen that, and that's cool, man. To be able to use the water, boiling water, even for when you're cooking out. Like I bought this. If you can't cook out outside, this little hack I created indoor. There's this turkey pan that I had bought for the oven that comes like with that little rack, that has like a rack where you can sit stuff on.
Yeah.
I made some ribs on that thing, dude. It was wow. So, but what I did was just fill up the bottom with water and liquid smoke. So that thing was it's great. The liquid smoke and the heat created a humidity inside the oven that gave that taste to those ribs. It was delicious. They were delicious. So yeah, I can totally see what you mean by putting humidity in the air with boiling just water.
Oh yeah, it works really well, and it saves you money.
I bet.
And I'm a cheap host, so I love saving cash.
Well, depending, you're not. Are you sleeping in the kitchen though, or do you have one of those little stoves in your room, or what?
No, I just do it like during the day or something.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like for overnight. I was like, holy crap!
You're not right. You are not right. Holy bejeebers.
Yeah, but so me, dude, I do have a lot of snoring issues, man, and it doesn't affect me for nothing, man. But my wife, she'd be like, "Hey, stop snoring." I'm like, "Oh yeah, let me just hit that reset button. That button that turns off snoring." It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
So I went and seen the doctor last week. Yeah, it's not good news.
Come on.
No, it's not. I got to go back. I'm going back in on Tuesday. He's going to go over all my test results with me. And I cheated because I looked at my test results online, and my friend's an RN, and we she told me all the results already, and she goes, "You're diabetic, so he's going to put you on insulin." And my cholesterol is extremely high. And I found out I'm O positive.
Blood type, right?
Yeah, that's my blood type. I'm O positive, so I'm a universal donor.
Well,
but not that I'll do that because I think bodily fluids, sweat, it's disgusting. It's like no, never gonna happen. But so I gotta go in and see the doctor on Tuesday, and he's gonna yell at me and put me on pills and put me on insulin and that other big shit.
Well, dude, the whole diabetes thing is the insulin does help, but you will have to learn to regulate it. Like my mom, man, she won't eat all day long, and then she wants to throw all that insulin in her body, and then her blood sugar just boom hits the ground. So it's been several times that we've had to call an ambulance already. I've rushed her to the hospital because of that. She don't want to eat during the day, and then she wants to use insulin before checking her blood sugar. But the main thing that you will have to switch, and it's one thing I've been trying to tell my mom, but she's old school. She don't listen, man. It's just the things that you eat, because using insulin only means that your body's requiring it to break down the sugars that you're intaking. So if you lower the sugar intake, which is going to be like in your bread, find some bread that's sugar free fruits are full of sugar. Juices, all that.
Yeah, well, you really should avoid bread altogether. You want to avoid foods that are going to turn into sugar.
Carbs.
Yeah, carbs.
So there's sugar-free bread though. It's going to be a sacrifice. You will see the difference. And there's tortillas that are lower carb too for us tortilla guys.
Yeah, just don't eat bread and rice for starters.
You don't have to worry about the maggots. I won't eat the maggots. Trust me. No maggots on my plate. But my blood sugar was 306.
Oh yeah, that's high. I mean, it's not the worst I've heard of, but that's high.
My mom hits above the 500s.
Oh, she's lucky she doesn't go into a coma.
I know.
Yeah,
I know, man.
That's
and
bad.
Then when she does uses the insulin without eating, that thing has been like below 50, bro. Below 50. Normal is, low is 90. 100 and 110 is normal. She'll be below 50. The last time she was unresponsive in a bed, my sister jumped through a window to get to her. Ambulance went in. Sheriff broke down the door, and they had to give her sugar by a shot because she couldn't drink. She couldn't do nothing.
She was unconscious.
So she took it at the wrong time. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure you monitor it, your blood sugar, before you actually take in the dose.
So did they give you the little kit to test your blood?
Well, I go Tuesday.
You go Tuesday. They'll give you that, the little dart, the little needles, and your test strips and all that. And you got to check it a couple times a day for sure. Definitely in the morning. Don't eat after 7 p.m. The worst thing you can do is have anything sweet, anything carbs after 6, 7 p.m. Because then it'll show the next morning as your glucose levels elevated.
Oh, I bet.
Same thing with liquor. You're gonna have to cut out some of your liquor depending on what you drink.
The sugary ones.
Well, our body processes all alcohol as sugar. So I mean, you're
true.
No, there's some safe things to drink out there. Or safer
vodka.
I like vodka. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, vodka, but you're gonna have to mix it like with something that's sugar free.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Yeah, so fries and ranch. I like fries and ranch.
I've done that.
That's like baked potato. Combo. You put ranch or you put sour cream in there. That's similar. Yeah, I could do that. Weird food combo. They have watermelon and mustard.
I heard about that. Is that any good? I mean, somebody was talking about it. I thought it was just like a troll, but now this is the second time I heard about it. How was that?
Sounds really disgusting, but then again, I don't like watermelon.
Watermelon and mustard.
I mean, I like mustard, but I'm not a fan of watermelon.
So was that like an accident? Like a hot dog fell off or something on your plate or something? Or
I think it's gone viral, bro. I'm telling you, I heard it from
who the hell
else.
Thinks I want to try mustard on a watermelon?
No.
I don't know. I mean, I like mustard. I don't mind it. That's because bacon doesn't need anything.
You are absolutely correct. Me too. Bacon does not need a fucking thing to be better.
That's the truest statement of the night right there. Bacon doesn't need a thing.
I don't even. I love chocolate. I do. I love chocolate, and I like bacon. But chocolate covered bacon. Would you think that might be a good thing? Would that be a good combo?
I've heard of that. Never tried it.
Really? It's a thing?
It's a thing.
No shit. I know there's a bar in Vegas someplace that puts bacon in a Bloody Mary.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's I've seen that. Went to the theater to see Fast 9.
How was it, Nadia?
I thought you saw it, Bam. No?
No, we went and seen Forever Purge.
Today I saw that it's called Wrath of a Man. With that Jason I can't pronounce.
I want to see that.
Jason Statham.
It's a good movie, man. I mean, a lot of twists. I think they did too many twists.
Wait a second. Is that the one where somebody kills his kid?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen it. What do
you think about it? Do you think it was? I think it was too many twists. I love the action part, but the guy was more of a damn superhero. But at the same time, he was a mob boss somewhere.
Yep.
So it was just wow, the unkillable guy. This guy was something else.
Yeah. So, have you guys, Bam? I know you saw it. That Denzel Washington movie.
Little Things, or
the Little Things. Bam didn't like it. Why didn't you like it?
I didn't like it either.
Really?
It was extremely slow. To me, it was a movie Denzel should never even have touched. I mean, even him being in it did not make the movie better.
Exactly, bro. This is not a Grammy-winning movie with a Grammy-winning actor in it.
Right.
You know?
Well, I mean, not everything's going to be a Grammy or a Academy Award winning movie.
Yeah, Academy.
But I mean, if you have a bad movie and a great actor, they can turn that movie around. Yep. There was just no help for this movie. I mean, bad storyline to begin with.
I think they just had like a big deadline to meet, and if you notice, dude, most of the scenes it was only two or three people at the most in the scene.
Yeah.
So they were really like doing the whole COVID thing, like keeping everything through the law the way it was.
I never thought about that.
And that's going to be the problem with a lot of movies that were filmed in 2020. They're going to be pure shit movies because of COVID.
Because of the bullshit restrictions they had on.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So the COVID movies are going to suck. In other words,
pretty much, yeah.
Any production made from 2019 to 2021 are going to suck.
Pretty much.
Well, that one was extreme, bro. If you go back and look at the scenes, like I said, there wasn't even background actors. It was literally 2 to 3 people.
Oh yeah, at the beginning of the movie. Towards the beginning, Denzel's there in a coffee shop in a diner having a cup of coffee, and the detective is way over there by the door, and they're talking to each other that way. You just made me realize that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, so you've seen the movie?
I haven't seen the last. I don't know what happens at the end. I keep falling asleep.
That tells you.
That's because I keep watching it.
Shows you what the movie's like. Then
that's because I keep watching it at 1:00 in the morning, and I'm trying to watch it, and I fall asleep. Nadia, get some rest for your husband there. He came home, let's see, late night, trying to crew or pumping water out of people's homes in neighborhood streets. That's got to suck. Hey, Linda, De Los Santos is trying, and sadly, he and others inherited problems established city officials have overlooked for years. This is very true. How about that SpaceX? Got to love it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that SpaceX. So I've reached out to the Musk people also, and for comment and for an appearance on the show, and I haven't heard a no. So
that's wait. That's a maybe.
That's a maybe. It's like, so you're saying there is a chance, right?
Yeah. No interest. What does Grant Cardone say? He said no interest is some sort of interest.
That's right. So I think that would be awesome if Mr. Musk would say, "Hey, I'll do your show for 15 minutes." I'm like, cool. Drop everything. I'll call into work. Sorry, can't make it to work today. They should have nasal and ear cleaning service shops like another grooming service. Do you need your snot cleaned out?
Oh,
come by the Mania Associates, and no. I don't know. I suppose that could happen. Is that the fight?
No, this is just another one. I didn't mean to interrupt. It was just an amazing moment.
I bet you roll. Perhaps you should sleep with a humidifier next to your side. They got these little portable humidifiers. Beside the big ones that sit on a table, they got these little itty bitty ones for $20, and you fill them up with a couple of cups of water, a bottle of water. No, the bottle of water sits in the machine like this, and it'll humidify your little area there. Pretty cute, pretty neat.
Wow.
Where is I? I never had sinus issues back in Florida, but I think it's because I was in the water swimming every day. That's possible.
It's just a change of allergens in the air here. It's a whole different thing. What are those things called? The pollen.
Yeah.
Pollen in the air.
Pollen's very bad.
Here. Especially after it rains, all the pollen flies up in the air.
I had to use Biotine after I had COVID. That's the worst dry mouth ever. Medical technicians would have to do these services, though. I don't know. Would people go in? Would you guys go in to get a nasal cleaning?
Why not? Yeah,
I might.
Well, I told you about that procedure that I was going to have my nasals like widened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what those things are for. I mean, why are you going to spend $5,000 on a procedure where you can buy these for $10 and it'll open up your nasal passages?
Well, yeah.
I wish they made like skin tone ones that you can hardly see.
Well, that would be the tan ones you have on.
They're like Band-Aids.
They make clear ones, but they're not near as strong. So don't waste your money.
Oh, no wonder the ones I bought were clear, and after a while, one of the legs would fall, like get off my.
Yeah, but also what helps, you really got to clean your nose and dry it well.
Yeah, I wipe my nose with rubbing alcohol to get the oil off there, and then we're good.
If you got the greasy skin and you don't wash and dry good, it won't stick that good. Abel, I think you're right about the house being so cold at night and dry, causing dry mouth. I have fans on and like always, and then going out in the heat causes my bloody nose and headaches. I don't know about the cold out. I keep it here when I'm going to bed, 66 to 68. When I'm at traveling at a hotel, that's how cold I like it. It's good sleeping weather.
That is good sleeping temperature.
It is.
Yeah.
It actually really is. A roaster with rack. What is that? A roaster rack, Abel?
A roaster rack. Yeah.
The hell are you guys talking about? Step away for 5 seconds and you guys are talking turkeys? I want ribs in the house.
Everything.
Sounds so good. I need someone to cook for me. Hey,
ribs. Those are dinosaur ribs, bro.
Master turkey chef.
Master turkey eater right here. No, but those dino ribs, bro, those are something else. Those ribs are like the length of the bone is about 13 inches. And then the thickness of the thing, I'm going to say, is 3 to 4 inches thick on the rib, bro.
That's beef, though, right?
Beef. Yeah, beef. That's what we're talking about. I don't like
beef ribs. I like pork ribs. I don't like beef ribs.
You'd fall in love with these. It's like brisket. I don't know. You might not even like brisket either, right?
Abel's cooking hack. Love hack shows. Sharing is caring.
I just smoked a brisket the other day.
Oh, man.
That motherfucker turned out perfect. I mean, you cut it, you hold it over your knife, and it's like doing one of these numbers, and it's like, oh, that damn thing's perfectly cooked.
Nice
and limp. Oh,
restless leg syndrome. I have the hubby for snoring, and now I'm the snorer. Oh yeah. Hey, there's a good guy on the TV right there.
Oh, Joe Rogan.
He's Rogan.
Crazy, bro. He's an awesome guy, man.
Say no to insulin. I reversed mine after losing 120 pounds. It's a lifestyle change.
Yep. That's what I'm saying right there, bro. There's going to be those things where you make a diet change, and then you're still going to take the insulin. That might go too low. Because if you do change the way you eat, I've done actual studies on it, man. And if you change the way you eat, you don't need the insulin because your body only requires it to break down the extra sugar that it can't take care of.
Hey, so man, you got a treadmill?
A what?
You got a treadmill?
I do not. You want to buy me one?
He's going to order exercise. You know that.
You want to buy me one?
You're going to lose the weight by the eating, bro. The eating. Hold up. Oh, I'm sorry.
How much water you drink, Bam?
I drink a shit ton of water.
Like how much? Like a gallon? How many gallons are a gallon a day?
I try to get a gallon in a day. Most of the time I'm over a gallon, though.
Yeah, that's important as well.
The only time I drink any kind of soda or anything is when I have a cocktail.
Corn, carrots, and carbs are huge no for diabetics. See that?
I like corn.
Don't eat corn. Carrots, a lot of sugar in carrots. Carbs, absolutely. That all melts and becomes sugar.
I just made fucking lasagna tonight. That shit was fantabulous.
Corn, carrots, and carbs.
Yeah, no, you can't. And no soda no more. No lemonade.
Well, here's the thing. Like you're gonna take. If you want to continue eating the way you're eating right now, you're gonna need the insulin that they're asking you to give. So you're gonna have to make the choice. I'm gonna continue eating what I want and use this much insulin, or I'm gonna change my habits and not use the insulin. But the total habits is gonna be like cutting off sugars and carbs. So it's gonna be you can eat all the meats you want, all the meats that you want, all the cheese.
I like cheese.
Great. So all you have to cut is things like you already don't like the maggots that you call, rice.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start.
Macaroni, anything like macaroni, spaghetti, all the pastas gotta go. The potatoes are full of carbs.
Oh, potatoes are very bad. Yeah.
So instead of like mashed potatoes, you would like use cauliflower, mashed cauliflower.
No.
Right. So that'll be like a substitute. It's not that good.
We talked about this before: cauliflower instead of potatoes for potato salad.
Yeah, and then there's motherfuckers that make cauliflower crust for pizza. Who does that? Oh, no. Hell no. You just ruined the damn pizza.
Yeah, you're going to have to come up with this other. I made my own recipe for. Well, it's not my own recipe, sorry. I made a pizza based on a recipe that was keto. So it was like, I think, like 10 grams of carbs compared to like 30 grams or who knows how much a regular pizza has. But I had to make the crust from scratch. And now they even sell them frozen already. The Atkins diet, they're a low carb diet that you can substitute a lot of things. It's gonna suck nuts, but
I love nuts.
Melissa says I've been a vegan for over. Yeah, but that's not all that's cracked up to be either. It depends what kind of nuts, and then you can't eat a ton of nuts either.
I know. Then my gout will flare up.
I'm like, hey, I could eat a whole bag of almonds and I'll be okay. It's like, well, no, it's not that either. You know those the dried banana chips.
Yep, full of Kodak sugar. Eats those.
Can't eat that shit.
Kodak eats those.
It have a few pieces.
You can't. Bananas are things you use to raise your blood sugar when it's too low.
I don't like bananas.
I've been a vegan for a little over 3.5 years. I was border diabetic and my cholesterol was high. All that is gone. Lost 20 pounds and have maintained my weight. I still eat a lot of pasta, eat quite a bit of bread and tortillas.
Good for you, Melissa.
Nice.
See, I've heard the opposite too. I've heard people that have gone on a meat diet. I mean, a strict meat diet, only meat, not even anything on the side.
Zero carb.
Just meat, like pieces of steak and that kind of thing.
Water and meat. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have dropped weight like fast. Also,
dude, I dropped 20 pounds in 3 weeks just doing that. And but then as soon as I got my hands on a Chick-fil-A spicy burger, I just dropped out of that, bro, and I never went back again. It was like my body stayed in shock. Like my body says, "No, you're crazy."
Low sugars,
Chick-fil-A. I don't
low sugar.
I know.
Worse than high sugar.
Oh yeah,
they're both bad. But when you get hypoglycemic, yeah, you can pass out, and if you're alone, nobody's with you, then you're in trouble. I remember my mom's sugar dropped so low once, and they said, "Give me some orange juice." Got the orange juice, put it in a glass. She goes, "Okay, now put 4 spoons of sugar in there." And we put 4 spoons of sugar in the orange juice and made her drink it. And that's bad.
I remember one time Jamie's blood sugar was so low. I mean, it dropped to like 20.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was extremely low. And they gave him a shot of like, instant pure sugar into his veins. And then it went up to like 600 and something.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. And then they had to like give him insulin to get it down.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. You go in from one extreme to the other extreme.
Yep.
Keep the water intake, too. Quit drinking sugary drinks, man. I remember my doctor told me years and years ago, he said, only drink clear liquids.
It's true, man. I've been trying to do this thing called
7-Up is clear.
It's this thing called a warrior diet. It's so interesting, and I want to do it just because of it. It's interesting, but it's so tough. The warrior diet is a diet where you can only eat what could be hunted, and you can only drink what could be, I guess water, tea, like things like that. Like you can't fry it with freaking breading because it's not things, and that's supposed to be something that it's in our nature. If you go back in time, I've talked about DNA for like the last show also. Our DNA is only evolving. So at the moment, all the foods, especially in the American diet, all the foods that consist of the American diet are nowhere near what a human was consuming a few hundred years ago.
Oh yeah, totally.
So our bodies, that's why there's diseases and there's all these things coming up. I tell my wife all the time, why is there commercials, for McDonald's, Wendy's, Pizza Hut, all these commercials, but there's no commercials, well, besides Subway, Eat Fresh, not even that. But there's no commercials that sponsor, like, hey, cut down your carbs. Don't drink so much sugary stuff, or
because it's all about making money.
So that's crazy. That tells you that the country's interest is at the moment is just in making a bunch of people richer, and the poor depend on that sugar because we're addicted to the sugar. We're addicted to the McDonald's. We're addicted to all
I'm
this
not
stuff.
addicted to McDonald's. That shit is not food.
Yeah,
Well,
but even
nah,
not
neither am
McDonald's.
I.
If you guys are eating Weight Watchers and all of this frozen foods, frozen dinners, all that's processed.
Yeah.
That's all processed food, man. That's not you have to, that's not good either. You can make some lifestyle changes, or you can have your feet cut off, like a few people I know. I would give up chicken nuggets and tortillas to live with 2 feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't eat chicken nuggets, so I'm good there. And
I think, you know what? You need to add exercise. That's what you got to do.
No, dude, you can eat the chicken stuff too, bro. But there's a different kind of breading. Instead of using the regular breading, you use almond flour to cover it.
Yeah, but you know what? Just cut out the deep fried foods altogether too.
No, you can deep fry it.
In moderation, but oil's not good for you either.
Deep fried in avocado oil instead of cooking oil, like vegetable oil. You use avocado oil.
Yeah, I did hear about avocado oil, and that would be better.
I mean, who am I to give advice, man? I wish I was in the best shape of my life.
Betty Rubble says, "Bam, change your eating habits. Veggies, no red meat." See, I beg to differ.
I gotta have that red meat.
Cheerios or oatmeal can help with cholesterol. You like oatmeal, Bam?
I love oatmeal.
Every morning, oatmeal, brown sugar, skim milk. That's good stuff. Corn tortillas is what they told my husband. Yeah, don't eat flour, anything.
Okay, all right.
Flour tortillas are.
On this one, Miss Betty, there's tortillas. The reason that flour tortillas are bad is because they're like 20 grams of carbs per tortilla. But like HEB sells some. I'm sure there's some other ones somewhere out there, Bam. They sell some tortillas that are only 3 grams of carbs on a flour tortilla, which is still less than what I believe is like 19 on a corn flour. It's still, so it would taste more like a flour tortilla, and it still has way, 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 way less carbs than a corn tortilla.
Because then the other problem is people don't eat just one tortilla.
Yeah. You
eat 2 or 3 at a sitting, and then the tortillas are this freaking big.
So try those out, Betty. If there's an HEB near you, they're called Carb Sense. They're made by HEB.
Yeah, I say just cut it out. Just simplify your diet a little better. But
the thing is that
if you have to,
yeah, you can't go. Your body will go through a whole different. I don't know, dude. I tried it, dude. I did the whole 0 carb thing, and your body goes into shock if you don't give it the carbs, because you're transforming. There's a science behind it. You're transforming the energy that you're currently using at the moment. You're going from using sugar and carbs as energy into your body using fat as energy. Because I'm sorry. So sugar, extra sugar that you intake goes into your fat cells, and your body stores them for extra energy in the future. And so when you cut that off, you cut the sugars and you cut the carbs, your body has no other choice but to stop using that. So it's like a switch. It turns the switch off, boom. And then you're like in starving mode. So your body literally is starving for the carbs and the sugars while it starts to eat away and use the extra stored energy that you have in your fat cells. And then you start losing weight.
I don't know. I think it's every human being is different. And I don't know. I mean, it depends how much carbs you eat. If you just cold turkey stop something, maybe it won't affect you, but if you got to wean yourself off, I understand. I jumped off the no Coke bandwagon. I had a Coke, and I can tell you, it felt better not having Coke. It felt good while I was drinking it, but then afterwards, I felt like crap.
Yeah, but that's different because you were still. I'm sure you were still consuming some kind of like a sugar.
That wasn't. Else. I was no. I no really sugar wasn't. No, I was on water.
No bread.
Coffee with sweetener. No, I hardly eat bread at all.
Wow.
Even on sandwiches, no burgers or whatever. No. I've been ordering it without the bun.
I do that a lot.
Nice.
Which is really weird, but I'm starting to get used to it, and it's like no big deal.
That's crazy, bro.
It is. Today I had roast beef. I had Arby's without the bun. I mean, I ordered it, but I threw away the bread as soon as I got it.
All of it?
And I just had roast beef, and it was weird. But bread is bad. Anything that turns into sugar is bad. Sugar is bad.
So if
sugar,
it tastes good,
cancer
it's
feeds
bad.
off of sugar. Cancer feeds off of sugar.
So if it tastes good, it's bad.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, it tastes good for a reason.
The food companies have constructed food to taste a certain way so that you get hooked on it. You know, it's designed that way, unfortunately. And it's all about money. It's all about money. That's what it is. Be careful. No sweet tea or juices. Oh, that too. You know, I had to.
I don't like tea, so I'm good there.
I love cranberry juice. I got to get rid of that.
I mean, like juice. I love juices.
In moderation, right? So if you want to have 4 ounces of cranberry juice or 4 ounces of sweet tea, if you can keep it to 4 ounces here and there, you're okay. But who can do that? You know, they say, oh, you can eat rice. Yeah, how much? It's like a spoonful. You know how much a spoonful of rice is?
Yeah, you can have three. You can have 3 baked beans, 1 green bean.
I don't know. I've read somewhere recently, somebody sent me a video. Beans are no good for diabetics. There's something about beans that's not good. It's a carbohydrate thing or a calories thing. It's a calorie thing or something like that. I'll pass on that video. The
green
watermelon
beans are the only vegetable I'll eat besides corn.
Watermelon and mustard wasn't awful. Watermelon and mustard. Well, I put salt on my watermelon. You guys sprinkle salt on any of your fruit?
No.
Try it. Try a little salt on watermelon. Try a little salt on cantaloupe. It's good.
I don't eat cantaloupe. That's nasty.
Chicken fried bacon is pretty good. Whew, man, I can feel my arteries starting to harden just from thinking about that.
So they make bacon out of chicken now?
Chicken fried bacon. So frying your bacon in, what does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know.
Chuck, help me out here. Anything I've tried CBD wise has not worked. I think it's more of a news effect. Someone tells you it's true, you believe it. The only thing I know about CBD, or I think it's CBD. What's that stuff? Those drops that people with nerve issues, like Michael J. Fox. What did he have? He's got Parkinson's.
Was it Parkinson's or was it Lou Gehrig's?
No, I think he's got Michael J. Fox. I think it's Parkinson's.
I thought it was Lou Gehrig's.
There are people who take that. They take a couple of drops of CBD, or they smoke the marijuana and then they just quit shaking.
Wait, what did he try? What did Mr. Chris? What did you try it for? Like, what was the symptom you were trying to get rid of?
Chris, what was it you were trying to CBD oil for?
If you want to tell us.
Yeah.
Hello, Snoopy.
Hey, Snoopy.
Let me catch up here a little bit. Yikes, a little behind. Hi, Bam. Long time no see. How you been, Snoopy says.
Well, you know, I'm on this side of the dirt for a minute.
Fast 9, the movie was okay. I love some of cars driven into stunts. After credits, Jason Statham in the teaser for Fast 10 already. Brian, Paul Walker's character, was mentioned in the movie.
Whoa.
I saw the Fourth Kind last night, and oh my gosh, I had to go to sleep before 3:30, and now I try to avoid it 3:33 a.m. The Fourth Kind? Oh, you mean the Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind with Mila Jovovich? That's a good movie.
I have not seen it, nor have I heard of it.
Good
I heard
stuff.
of it.
True story, too. It's true. I believe it. I was disappointed with the little things. I want to see Wrath of Man.
That's a good one. It's all right. It's all right.
Because of Post Malone, I think he's a cutie, minus the face tattoos.
Post Malone comes out for 1 minute. Put it that way. I hate to ruin the movie for you. He comes out for a minute or less. And also, you got to look this up. Look it up next time. Put like YouTube. Post Malone with no face tattoos. Some Photoshop.
I've seen that. I've seen that. Yes, I've seen that. That's pretty
crazy,
cool.
right? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
You can't even recognize him without his tattoos.
When I met Post Malone at the Brownsville Airport, he didn't have that many tattoos on his face. This was years ago.
Wow.
This was almost 10 years ago. He came here for a spring break thing. He didn't have that many tattoos on his face. He just had a couple. Whoops. Do you think that making that movie colorful and cartoon-like, a la Sin City, would make it any better? You mean which movie?
Sin City.
No, I know, but do you think making a movie like Sin City would make it any better? Which movie are you talking about? Me Too.
I'm guessing she's talking about all these COVID productions.
I take hours or days to watch any movie because I fall asleep. Fatherhood with Kevin Hart was a great movie. I keep hearing about that. Anybody seen Fatherhood?
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
Might have to give it a try.
It's funny.
It was reported there is high fecal matter in the Gulf.
Heard that.
What?
And yeah.
I mean, it's an
From
ocean.
Galveston,
There's going to be a lot of
stuff. Down to here, so yeah.
Oh, you mean like they're spilling like sewage or something in the water?
Well, there's just fecal matter, bro, like bacteria or something.
Well, I know, but there's bacteria in any ocean water.
It's always there.
That's disgusting.
Make sure you wash your fish before you eat it.
Ugh, thanks for the info, Nadia. I needed that. Hungry Hippo. Hello there.
Hello, Hippo.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Hungry Hippo. Just walk down Southmost, and the pit bulls behind you will be better than any treadmill. Yeah, come to South Texas, Bam.
Okay, yesterday we went to Chicago. I did, 7,000 steps. It equaled out to just a little less than 3 miles in like 4.5 hours. Okay, I am exhausted. I am beyond beat. I mean, my legs hurt. My ass hurts. My feet hurt. I mean, I am just so damn exhausted. I mean, I don't have the energy to fucking breathe. That's how exhausted I am. I am not about to walk around behind the pit bull and run from that motherfucker.
You're supposed to start in moderation. You know, it doesn't mean go hit 5 miles on your first day.
I know. I told these motherfuckers, I said, you don't go from 0 to 1,000 in a day.
Right.
Okay. You go from 0 to like 20, and then 0 to 50, and then 0 to 40, and then 0 to 60. You don't go to 1,000 in one fucking day.
Yeah,
especially when you got to walk back. You know,
right?
So you got to know like it's one way and then the other way still. So it's not like if it's about weight loss, dude. The best thing I can recommend is going to be that like cut the carbs, cut the sugars, moderate yourself to only 20 grams of carbs daily. Anything under 20 grams daily is going to kick you into what is known as ketosis, and then that's when your body flips the switch and starts eating at your fat. Because it's no longer depending on the bread and the sugar. It's just depending on, man, dude. Well, like me, like, oh man, fat. You know, this fat guy, dude. I've been storing up energy. This is stored energy. This is not fat. It's stored energy. So once there's no more energy being consumed via carbs and sugar, your body turns into a machine where it's using its own energy to survive, which is going to be digging into the fat. And like I told you, man, I lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks by cutting the carbs and the sugars. It's really, really hard. But if you're willing to do it, and I'll be your support guy, and I'm willing to do it too. Like that way
I'll help you too, man. I need you to drop some weight and be healthy, brother.
All right, so you two come up here. Anybody else who needs some energy, come the fuck on up here. I'll get a knife. I'll start cutting this shit up off. I'll fry it up, and y'all can eat it and have all the fucking energy you want.
It's gonna feel that way, bro. Day 3, day 4 of like low carbs, you're fucking dying, bro. It's like a dream. You're like, I can't even believe I'm alive right now because your body's like going into shock. And then by day 7, day 8, you're like, whoa, bro, I can't believe all this energy I'm getting. It's like clean energy, like you just drank a coffee.
And the problem is, on top of that,
I like coffee.
You know, cut sugars out. Then they say, well, use artificial sweetener. Okay, but guess what? In the long run, that's not good for you either.
Yeah, I can't drink aspartame, the artificial sugar. Gives me diarrhea.
Yeah, I mean, there's other stuff too. People are swearing on, and I don't like it. It's got a nasty aftertaste. What is that? That sweetener? Stevia. That's got a weird aftertaste.
Yeah, it has a bad aftertaste.
And then there's another one, some kind of somebody just sent me that a couple days ago. I forget, some kind of sweetener from a vegetable or something, or a fruit. What was that?
What's the thing? Anything from a fruit is real sugar. It's sugar.
Me too. I'll tell you right now, there are no foods that diabetics can eat that taste good.
Nope.
Wait, depends what kind of insulin levels are you speaking about? Are you speaking about raising or lowering your insulin level? Name the foods diabetics can eat.
We can have Hershey's, Butterfingers, Kit Kats. Yeah, that's how you raise blood sugar. I can do that all day long.
They're free foods. You can eat one sugar-free Jell-O. Actually, you can eat all the sugar-free Jell-O you want. It's not just one.
Okay, I don't eat Jell-O.
Sugar-free popsicles. You can have a dill pickle. You can have popcorn without butter.
That's not going to happen.
Maybe a quarter cup of blueberries, a half ounce of sliced turkey.
Popcorn with butter is okay, man.
A half ounce of sliced turkey.
You want the strawberry?
That's like stick it in your mouth and chew 2 times and swallow. Done.
You like strawberries? You can have.
I love
3
strawberries.
3.
Yeah, three strawberries, you're gonna be out of the consumption I told you about 20 grams. You gotta choose them wisely, bro. Like this, like to me, when I do these kind of things, I'll eat a damn triple meat hamburger with these buns that are, I think they're like 4 grams of carbs. So it's just a tiny little buns, but you put these big slices of meat on the inside, because you can eat all that you want.
Here, you know what you can eat? Protein, hard-boiled eggs. You can eat eggs. You can eat all the eggs you want all
eggs,
day.
Bacon. I don't like eggs though. That's the thing that I hate about it.
Yogurt with berries.
Not all berries, though.
But like a plain yogurt, not a flavored one, and then you add fresh berries to it. Like blueberries would be good.
Like
antioxidants right there. A handful of almonds, and that's it. A handful, or a snack, not a whole bag full of almonds. Avocado, supposed to be good.
A lot of avocado. I don't like it either, but I will do it.
You can do sliced apples and peanut butter. A little bit of peanut butter on the apple. I found that, and that's actually pretty good.
Peanut butter.
I love crunchy peanut butter.
You know what else? So we're talking about proteins. How about beef jerky? You like beef jerky?
I don't.
It's a good snack, especially if you get the stuff that's not no sugar added, because there is some that is sweetened. Chickpeas. I don't know if you like chickpeas. You like hummus?
I don't like none of that stuff.
Turkey. Just get a slice of turkey, roll it up. Cottage cheese that was my mom's thing. Cottage cheese.
But these are the old fashioned stuff, bro. Now there is low carb bread. There's low carb anything you want. There's sugar free anything you want now. So like for me too, it says name food diabetics can eat that are yummy. You know what? Barbecue chicken, smoked turkey, brisket with sugar-free barbecue sauce, jalapenos on the side.
This is where you get into the problems, are the sauces, the condiments, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise.
The sugar-free things, bro, they suck.
They make sugar-free ketchup, but I bet it's just nasty as all fuck.
It's bad. It's bad. I can't take it. Like on a normal day, I can't eat it. If I'm trying to discipline my body and there's no other choice, I'll take it. But it tastes way different. But we went
to Au Cheval yesterday for burgers and fries, and they're like, "Oh, would you like ketchup with your fries?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, how the fuck can you eat a fry without ketchup?
You can, believe it or not, you can.
And then they give you 2 little packets of ketchup, and I look at it and I go, "Oh yeah, that's that nasty ass ketchup. It's Kensington ketchup. It's so, oh my god, it's disgusting." So out of the little bag of fries they gave you, I had to go through there and find all the crunchy ones and eat the crunchy fries. And I ended up throwing about 96% of the fries out because they weren't cooked. Well, they were cooked, but they weren't crunchy cooked. Mm-hmm. Because the fries got to be crispy and crunchy and, not soggy and nasty.
So if you're trying to cut carbs, you don't want to go to a place like Five Guys hamburgers.
Oh, no, that takes me back. What I didn't do with those.
Have you been to Five Guys?
Oh, yeah, I've had Five Guys before.
Abel, have you ever been to Five Guys?
No, but I don't want to hear about Bam's story.
You get a good double
Oh, that takes me back. Five Guys.
Bam, we're talking about food, right? Okay, we're talking about the restaurant now. Oh. What time is it? It's almost witching hour where we can talk about your Five Guys experiences.
It's been many, 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 many moons.
So Five Guys is a good burger place, but they give you an entire. They got to give you 2 pounds of potatoes at a time.
Holy shit!
Even the small potato.
There is no small. They give you a cup, like a paper cup,
and then they take the scoop and.
They fill up a paper cup, they fill it with fries, put it in your bag, and then they take whatever they're left over in the cooker and they throw that in your bag as well.
Wow.
You can't even see your cup of fries because it's all full of fries.
Wow.
And then if you want more, you just go so they can have some more fries and they'll give you some more fries.
Wow.
Holy moly, that's terrible.
Yeah, all that starch turns into sugar.
Got some research to do. Yeah, you can eat mustard. Mustard you can eat.
Mustard's good.
Sugar-free Jello, you can eat all you want of that. They say you can eat
Jello.
You can drink all you want of diet sodas, but like I said, ultimately, those sweeteners are not good for you in the long run.
Yeah, it depends what your goal is, bro. Like if it's short-term weight loss, drink that damn sugar. Drink that Diet Big Red, Zero Big Red, and that Zero Pepsi, and these are all these things that are popping up left and right
what's
now.
Big Red?
Whew, something you got to try, my brother.
It's a red drink. It's kind of like
man, the Zero.
How do you explain Big Red?
The best diet soda out there right now, it has to be that Zero Big Red. You put that, but it has to be cold. If it's not cold, you will get that little aftertaste you were talking about earlier.
I don't know.
Just like Diet Coke. Diet Coke is only good if it's ice freaking cold.
Yeah. Well, this one's wow, bro. The Big Red is great. For
Daniel's
cheating,
Fast? I have not heard of that, Nadia. Daniel's Fast? I do not know what that is. It's all about the pharmaceutical business.
Yeah, I said it last show too.
It's all about money. What about fish, Bam? Salmon and stuff? Isn't that supposedly better for you than red meat?
I don't like salmon.
Do you like fish?
I like fish as long as it doesn't taste like fishy fish.
I see. Yeah, I don't like seafood.
I like cod. I like whiting. I like tilapia.
Tilapia is no good. Don't eat tilapia.
Farm raised fish or something.
Yeah. Abel, drinking energy drink is horrible for the body and brain. Energy drinks are bad. Good.
Oh my God. Let me talk. Can we talk about a brain for a minute?
Wait, how did energy drinks come into this? But all right.
Well, I mean, because we're just discussing all kinds of stuff here.
No, energy drinks are terrible.
I'm behind this car, okay, and I happen to, and I'm like, and completely clueless driver, and I happen to glance at the license plate. I'm like, oh, they're from Oregon. I said, why don't you go back to fucking Oregon and donate an organ? Oh, why not your brain? Because obviously you're not using the motherfucker.
Are we talking about road rage here?
That's heavy,
my
bro.
God. I hate the way some motherfuckers drive.
Bam's gonna go viral one day, I'm telling you.
2 bottles of water down in just over an hour.
Hey, Chuck, yeah, energy drinks are terrible, bro. Not only are they bad for the body, but scientifically they are known to switch your DNA, like not for you, but for the offsprings. For if you were still like having kids, their DNA is going to be different, like altered because of the energy drinks.
You know how much caffeine is in energy shot. You know how much caffeine is in an energy drink and a regular, like a Monster.
Like I don't know, man. They're addictive.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It makes your heart race. It's bad for your heart. I mean, it's. People,
a lot of the people, energy shots. Those are like
most of the people who consume energy drinks are young people. People in their 20s. How much freaking energy do you need?
Yeah, the millennials, the X's, the Y's, the Z's.
Like, grow a pair, man. Get up and get out of the house and do your thing.
The people that think that that we're ruining the world when in all reality they are, like that one little girl. How dare you?
And one thing I noticed, man, all the energy drinks, I've drank a shitload of energy drinks, but everybody that I know that's been drinking energy drinks since I've known them suffer from anxiety right now. Me, including me. Like anxiety, heavy anxiety. Like one of the guys that I know, bro, I used to work with him years ago, and he would be buying energy drinks like from Dollar Tree, just to like whatever, and now he's like disabled kind of anxiety, like a disabled anxiety, and it's crazy, man. Like,
and a Red Bull, those little Red Bulls have 111 milligrams of caffeine in there.
Is it anxiety or is it paranoia?
Well, there's different kind of anxiety. There's social anxiety, and then there's the like panic attacks, which is like the paranoia.
Well, I used to have panic attacks.
Yeah, it's a trip. But these things
and all the sugar that's in
amp
there.
it.
God,
Yeah, these things amp it.
stay away
There's the
from
same amount of
energy drinks.
sugar. An energy drink has the same amount of sugar as a Coca-Cola. Next time y'all are around any of them, just flip them around and see, and they have the same amount of sugar.
Me too. I haven't tried that the lettuce wrap yet. I mean, I suppose I could. I haven't tried it yet. I assume just eat the burger without the
Chang's got a real good lettuce wrap.
Without the bun. If you go to Subway, they will not wrap it in lettuce for you. I don't think Subway does the lettuce thing.
Nope. Chick-fil-A.
A lot of other places will though.
Bam's favorite, Chick-fil-A.
Follow the money. That's right. Breading the bacon. No, don't do that. And actually, bacon's not that bad for you. Really, it's not that bad for you.
Bacon is not bad. There's good cholesterol and there's bad cholesterol.
Yeah.
And
your triglycerides are where you have to keep in check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to batter bacon and deep fry it.
I don't like bacon though. I haven't tried it. Actually, I've never tried it. I can't say I don't like it. I just haven't tried it.
Have you guys tried those bacon pancakes? You know, you cook your bacon. Your bacon is cooked. Cut the piece, put it in your pan, and then put your pancake batter to make your pancake over your bacon. So you're cooking your pancake with bacon in it.
That sounds totally like something Bam shouldn't be having soon.
Michael J. Fox, it is Parkinson's. Yep, I thought so.
Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's?
Michael J. Fox.
Holy crap.
Dude, he's had that forever. He talked about it. His hands always shaking and stuff.
He's been suffering that for what, 20 years, 25 years?
For a long time. And I've seen people with that, and they take a hit of marijuana or some of that oil, whatever they put in there under their tongue, and 5 minutes later, they stop shaking.
Well, they're probably taking the real THC.
Yes, correct. My earlier comment about no red meat was for cholesterol issues. So for diabetes, eating red meat is good. Yes, it is. Protein. It's not that red meat necessarily.
Yeah, but see, you weren't here when I said that my cholesterol levels were extremely high too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, there will
be
good and bad cholesterol. So you're gonna have to make sure you ask the doctor which ones are I don't have an answer for it, but there's good.
Believe it or not, Bam, you might not be that bad off. You just need to add exercise to your life. That will do it. That will put you on the right path. Seriously. I want me to fly to Chicago. We can go walk for a few miles. I'll do that for you. I'll do that. Nothing works.
Okay, well, back in the day, I used to walk a mile in like 7 minutes. Now it takes me like 5 hours to walk, 3 miles.
You don't have to walk that much, bro. It's not the point. The point of it, you gotta like zooming into what you're trying to do. Right now, it's gonna be trying to lower your, the insulin, whatever spike. It's gonna be by what you eat, because you can walk all you want and continue eating the way you eat, but your diabetes is gonna be the same.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, that goes without saying. I meant obviously when you're going to adjust your diet, but adding exercise to it, it's going to help you even more so.
Sorry, I'm just so exhausted.
Hey, so where's that guy, Chuck? Who was the one who said about the back pain and the?
That was Chris.
Chris, CBD for back pain. Yeah, that's not going to work. Back pain is terrible, but depending on what it is, if it's a nerve, then definitely it's a whole other level. If it's just something that you can go and maybe get an adjustment at a chiropractor's, you should try that too. Natural remedies before you take the
massage envy.
Yeah, before you go to the craziest extents of, operations and stuff.
Yeah, Chris, are you talking about the back pain because of that car accident? Is that why you got that back pain? My kid orders a bunless burger with extra lettuce to make it a wrap.
Nice.
I had one time, I got it by accident. I went to Burger King, got a Whopper, and I ended up getting a Whopper without meat. They put everything on there except meat.
Holy crap.
So I had, except for the mayo. I know mayo is not good for you, but
that would be a veggie burger.
It was like a veggie burger, and it wasn't bad. I'll say it wasn't bad.
Veggie sandwich. That's not a burger. That's veggie sandwich.
So typically when I would go to the Chinese, buffet, I'd get a big pile of rice, and I would go pick my stir fry foods at the grill, and then the guy mixes your food, right? Cooks it, and it'd be beef and chicken, onions, green peppers, bean sprouts, water chestnut.
Hoo-ha.
and they would cook that there, and I would eat that with my rice. And when I ran out of rice, I'd go get more rice. So I've been cutting rice out of my diet. Now I use very little rice, and I'm just eating this bowl of protein and vegetables without the rice, or with very little rice, and I'm okay with that. Feels a lot better. Something you want to try when you're cutting out. Don't try not to eat. Just everybody try to cut rice out.
I mean, Manny,
get rid of the maggots.
How long have you gone like you're like the way you ate today? How long have you gone consistently on a daily basis? Like today, you said very little carbs, very little sugar, or maybe none at all, right?
Well, yesterday was a very bad day. I'm not going to say why.
No, but I mean, let's just. But
I had, yeah. I've been trying to stay steady really for over a month.
Whoa, man!
It's very recent for me. I did the without Coke thing for a spell, and then I did it for about 30 days, and then I broke down and had one, and then I went starting all over again. But just cutting out the Coke made me feel so much better. It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
You think you want it, and once you get beyond that crave with that, it gets to a point where you don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can look at it, and I don't have to have it. Or I open up a can and I had this much of Coke. I had a couple of sips, and then I threw the rest away. It's like I don't need to have a whole bottle of Coke or whatever. But I prefer just to not drink it at all. You mentioned the movie Little Things. Yes, me too. Did you like that? I enjoyed it. I haven't watched the end of it yet, but
I love Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hershey.
Brenda's lame. You're not lame for Blast from the Past. It was kind of cool. Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone. I liked her in what that movie in? Wasn't she kidnapped in some movie?
Wasn't she in that thing? That was Sharon Stone where she did the thing with her legs under the table.
Sharon Stone, yeah.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. One of my celebrity crushes. Alicia Silverstone? She's that California cute, right? She's got that cute thing with her lips. I get my blood work done, and the doctor told me I should frame it because it's perfect. I tell him to explain why I'm fat, tired, and pain all the time. Can't explain it. Do you exercise? Add some exercise. I'm telling you. Add a walk. Add a walk to your daily life. My mom fries chicken in bacon grease. I can't do bacon or too much salt. I blow it up like a frog. Well, a lot of salt is not good for you, obviously.
Yeah, salt's no good.
Sodium is no good. You know what? If you need to use salt in your food, salt your food on your plate. Don't cook with salt. That makes sense? You use less salt when you sprinkle than you do when you cook for it, and you take a big old pinch of salt or two and they throw it in that food that you're cooking. You use less salt when you sprinkle it with a little salt sprinkler. Remember that. Try that. Try that. Support me, Abel. Support me.
Well, kids, I think I'm going to get off here and go to bed. I am just exhausted.
When are you going to do a John McAfee show? The Miami building collapse might have to do with him. McAfee is an interesting character. And I've seen the documentaries on him. Chuck, I got that podcast you sent me. Yeah, you know what? Abel, let's schedule where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let's schedule a John McAfee show.
Yeah, for sure.
A conspiracy theory show.
On that one.
Christina, welcome. Nice to see you, as always.
Truvia. She's talking about that other sugar.
The other sweetener. Yeah, but there's another. There's another sweetener. Yeah, Truvia is stevia.
Yeah.
But there's another sweetener. It's some kind of oh, man, somebody told me about this a few days ago, and I can't freaking remember. I tried to look it up. Christina, thank you for being here. I remember the diet industry went a low-fat kick, where they marketed a bunch of high-carb food diet. They've been all over the place. It's a money thing. Hey, Brenda wants to hear about Bam's Five Guys days.
Hey, I know that.
And I don't think she means a restaurant.
I know Bam says he has to go, dude. But I I created this little thing, man. I would like Bam to read. It's like those headlines. You remember the funny headlines?
The funny headline.
Like headlines, like unless you gotta go, you gotta go. I'll read them. I just wanted to.
Well, show it to me. I'll read it.
How can I share my screen? Or I guess if you allow me to, Manny.
Yeah. You can go ahead.
All right, hold up. Let me share screen. And bam, you gotta make it funny, bro. Okay. All right.
I'll try my best.
Is it sharing, Manny?
We see nothing.
Yeah, now just here. There you go.
All right, get rid of
Yep.
Diana was still alive hours before she died.
Okay. All right.
China may still be using the sea to high submarines. You think? I mean, what the fuck? It's a submarine. Of course, you're gonna hide a goddamn boat in the motherfucker.
Are these actual headlines here?
These are actual headlines, bro.
Nat, go ahead.
2 more lives lost to the virus. What virus are we talking about?
Okay. Now find a funny thing about this one here. Like
2 more lives.
How can they have these 2 articles together? 2 more lives lost to the virus.
And then have shovels ready. Have shovels ready.
Which is a whole different weather.
Well, that's because they're talking out of their ass. You got to have your Mississippi literacy program shows improvement. Well, good for them because I can't fucking read.
Yeah, they spelled Mississippi wrong.
Oh my God, they did.
Okay.
City unaware of the sewer smells. How the hell can you be unaware of that? Come on.
City unsure why the sewer smells.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have. I told you I'm exhausted. Woman missing since she got lost. Well, that's kind of like the Lost City.
Oh
how the fuck can you go to the Lost City if it's lost, but yet you motherfuckers are there?
Holy crap. That's what.
Goat accused of robbery. Well, what'd you steal?
Police, hang on. Police in Nigeria are holding a goat on suspicion of attempted armed robbery. Vigilantes seized a black and white goat, saying it was an armed robber who had used black magic to transform himself into an animal to escape after trying to steal a Mazda. Oh my God! Poor thing. You know what they're going to end up
323.
You know what they're going to do? Sadly, they're going to kill that goat.
A spokesman for police in the eastern state of Kwara said the goat is our custody.
Is in our custody.
Yeah. Vigilantes saw some hoodlums attempting to rob a car. One escaped while the other turned into a goat.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I want what they're smoking.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Bam. At some point, we got to hear about your 5 guys in some other show late night.
So, my neighbor next door, which I call Gladys Kravitz, and if you know what Bewitched is, you know who Gladys Kravitz is, and you know what she does. So this woman, I'm outside spraying my little trees with my weed tree killer, whatever, and she walks up to me and she goes, "Can I have that stone bird bath in your backyard? Because, Roger or whoever the guy owned the place before I bought it said I could have it. And I turned him down and I really want it."
Wow.
And I was so blown away by it. And, I didn't want to deal with it. I'm like, yeah, sure, take it. My kids will be here next week. They'll help you move it because the motherfucker's like 200 pounds, if not more. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, who the fuck does this? Who walks up to somebody that they don't even know? It's, "Oh, can I have that bird bath in your backyard?" I mean, who the fuck are you?
Lunatic.
Yeah, at least I didn't steal it.
So tonight, and then she came over because evidently the lady next to her is having issues with a stalker and an ex-boyfriend or whatnot, and he's breaking in, trying to kill her or whatever. I don't fucking know. So she's coming over, and I happen to mention, I'm like, yeah, my kid really wanted that bird bath, and I didn't know he wanted it. And she goes, "Well, too bad, it's mine now."
Holy shit, man.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, Karen.
Betty says we need Bam, Abel, and Manny because the show is always informative, and I like to think positive too.
Hi, Betty.
Don't be negative, Nancy. Let's get our asses up and going. I know. I don't like that. I want to talk. Hey, Bam, before you go, we all have our opinions, right?
Oh yeah, and I voice mine quite heavily.
And I do as well. And Bam and Abel's got his. And sometimes our opinions differ from anybody out there, our fans. But it doesn't mean that we're assholes because we differ on a certain particular opinion. That's the beauty of America. Everybody can have their own opinion. The problem begins when
right now, anyway, until Chen invades.
Yeah, the problem is how your friends and family deal with your different opinions. If you're going to chastise somebody because they have a different opinion, and then you're not going to talk to them, or you're going to talk behind their back, what's that? I can have my opinion on certain things, and so what? You can have yours on certain things.
It's a free country.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
We're all entitled to think and believe what we want to believe and think what we want to think, and I'm not going to look any different at you for it. Just like I'm not a fan of people that smoke, but I'm not going to look down at you for you because I'm an ex-smoker. We are the worst when it comes to smoking. I can't stand the smell of it. I don't want to be around people that smoke when they are smoking, but when they're not smoking, I'll be around them all damn day. But I don't want to smell it, and I'm not going to look down at you for doing it. Just like I'm not going to look at you any differently if your opinion differs from mine.
It's just a difference of opinion, and I'll be honest with you guys. I'm still hearing things. People don't like it, or they goof on it when we have Roy on as a guest, and they make their comments on this little shows all over the place. And the insinuation is there that Roy is my boyfriend. That's why I got him on the show all the time. So
that's your boyfriend right there.
Manny, is there something you want to tell me?
Connor. Yeah, right. So, and people goof on it because Roy's on and say, well, you know what? Ms. Golansky is going to come online with us too, and I'm going to have some other commissioners come on. So does that mean everybody who's on my shows, I'm sleeping with everybody?
Damn, Conor McGregor had a hell of a fucking body. Look at him. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's been like that.
Yeah, but you can't see that shit when he's doing his Tunnel of the Towers commercial.
You guys want to talk shit about me because I have certain people on my show? I don't care. I ain't no snowflake. If it floats your boat, say what you want to say. I like to think we're wholesome, honest, and straight talkers here.
Well, I don't know about the wholesome part. I mean, have you heard my MFs? Have you heard my MFs?
We're wholesome in the aspect that we're not sugarcoating anything.
Oh, that's true. I don't sugarcoat.
You're going to hear truth here. You're going to hear a lot of truth. Some people don't want to hear the truth. Well, maybe this ain't for you. But if don't get on me or don't cut me down somewhere else because I differed of an opinion somewhere. That's not how life works.
How does life work? I mean, you're born, you go to school, you go to work, you come home, you pay bills, you go to bed, you go to work, you come home, pay bills, you go to bed.
Some of these programs out there are so, I'm going to say it, they're so fucking childish. There's podcasts out there that are it's like a 7th grade class.
Well, that's because they cater to the snowflakes and the XYZ people and the millennials and the people that don't believe they're privileged, but in all reality, they are fucking privileged, but they don't see their own privilege.
And here it's not about privilege. It's just about being a certain, I don't know. And if you want to be a 7th grade show, well, fine. Then go be a 7th grade kind of program. But you know what? Life is, there's enough room for everybody, I suppose. And everybody wants to do their thing. But I choose not to do that. I don't talk negative about people. If somebody tried to do something on me, well, I may discuss it. But
there's
I don't try to put
everyone
people down.
In this world.
There is. So Abel's gonna start to watch boxing. Bam is falling asleep.
Oh, I'm gonna stay here though, bro.
Okay, hang on. Hey, Richard, here's my boy Richard.
What's
want to
up,
thank
Richard?
Manny. He got me to seek medical attention for a long neglected health issue. It's a bit late as I already have pre-stage necrosis. Damn. On my left foot and circulation failure on my right leg and other complications related to diabetes. Listen to the voice of reason, Manny's, because I am dying. Proof of such. Dude. Richard, brother, you're killing me. Be sure to see the doctor, man. I've been pushing this dude to go see a doctor and get that taken care of. It's no joke. Richard likes to rock and roll. He's a musician. You know, I like hearing those songs he makes. He sends stuff to me all the time, and he puts it up on his page.
I've seen that, man. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, it is. I know.
With the guitar, right? He's the guy with the guitar. And
yeah,
he
he's with the guitar. He's got this little studio set up in his place. And we need some more of that, Richard, bro. So you got to take care of yourself, man. Please. We're all behind you here,
all right,
man.
Boys. I'm out.
All right. Bam is going. Night.
Have a good night.
See you, Bam.
Later, Stable Abel, even though you're not there.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. All righty. So, Richard, please take care of yourself, brother. We need to stay in touch. We need a Bam after hour show. I know, but he's such a sleepyhead. I've been wanting to go walking around the airport in the AM because I always see people walking there. Only the rain and mosquitoes might get us running. Just get some bug spray. Oh, I got an announcement to make, too. I have another announcement. Big Red. It's like cream soda. That's right. It's like cream soda, kind of, right? But without so much creaminess. Yes. Right, Abel?
Hey.
Big Red is kind of like a cream soda, right?
Oh, yeah. They even have the vanilla one, which is more creamy. Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what's good? Have you ever had, I think it's vanilla. No, cream soda, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, the vanilla. Oh, that cream. Yeah, I have that one. It's the one that has a little cream color on the bottom of the.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good stuff, dude. Super cold.
Plain yogurt with some fruit and oatmeal, cottage cheese, edamames, whatever you call it.
What is that?
Isn't that, aren't those like dry snap peas or something like that?
I'm not sure what that is.
I don't know. I forget. All I know is that they're green. I have Red Bull in my fridge. Always, damn it. I know they're awful. Oh, Brenda.
They are. They're bad, man. You know how hard it is to leave those? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of caffeine. That's a lot of addiction right there. That's why.
Yeah, it's crazy to leave them, man. I've struggled with energy drinks, man.
OMG. Yesterday we got burgers at McDonald's. Husby was so mad because he wanted large fries, but the large box was not even half full, and the fries were cold and yuck. No good.
Happens.
That is a problem. That's another problem. Just don't eat French. You don't need that much fries anyway. Hey, Lori. Hola, Lori. I don't like pancakes, but love bacon. Chris, yep. And the Miracle, THC Miracle.
Compared to opioids, yeah.
Right? So, hey, Ozzy. How you doing, brother? Bacon pancakes are really good. Yes, I'm telling you, I know. I discovered that once, and it was, whoa. Sharon Stone, she did the beaver shot in the movie. She did the beaver shot.
Wait, let me read this comment. Oh, it's just something else. All right.
It was me cracking up with his Michael J. Fox Parkinson's response. You didn't know he had Parkinson's, bro? For real?
No, I swear, dude. No.
And it turns out in a lot of his movies, you see him with his hand in his pocket. Even on that show that he did. What was the name of that show called? Somebody help me out here. What was that? Family Ties, right? He was on Family Ties. His hand was in his pocket a lot when he talked, when he spoke, when he was on.
So he was already.
He was already starting it a little bit. Yeah. The Chinese guy outside Dillard's worked miracles with his massages. Yeah, I jumped and screamed, but afterwards the pain in back was better. Now to work on sciatica and RLS pain. Sciatica.
How about sciatica, dude? It's crazy, man. That thing, it's like, well, actually, it's beyond that. There's some other thing that they found. There was one night when I couldn't, like, I just laid in bed real quick. It wasn't even to fall asleep. I just let me just get to bed for a little minute. Yeah. And then I couldn't get back up, man. I couldn't stand. Like, I couldn't even lay. Like, I was stuck in a fetal position, and there was nothing I could do about it. and there was no pain. There was nothing. I started to cry because not because of pain, but I was crying because I was like, "What the heck is going on, bro? Like, I can't stretch. I can't be straight.
Mhm.
Like, my legs are bent, and like in a sitting position, you know."
That's weird.
So then, so that night I spent it. I just improvised. I said, "Oh, whatever, man. You know, my kids brought me my office chair. They rolled it down by the bed, and well, I just rolled around that night. And then the next day, I went out to visit a chiropractor,
Yeah.
and they told me, man, you know what the problem is that you don't all you do all day long is sit down. Like all you do is sit down on a computer all day long, right? And I'm like, yeah. They said that's the problem is. I mean, your body's used to it, and you try to give your body like some kind of stretch that your body didn't like. So they said your muscles are like they told me they're fighting like a bear,
Uh-huh.
like to just clamp back to the position they want to be in.
Yeah.
So I started going to therapy at this place on Alton Glore, and the way they opened it back up, man, they called it the hip flexor or reflex or something.
Hip flexor.
No, hip flexor. And it was the most craziest pain, dude. The lady went in. It was a lady, big lady, man. So she put her fists to like right around here in the front of my stomach, and she just dropped all her weight on it. And she was like, "Lift your leg," and this and that, and then it just unlocked.
Oh man.
So that's cool because I mean I'll take that any day over going to a doctor and them telling me you need to take
Take drugs.
huge drugs or an operation.
Take these elephant pills.
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone, wasn't she in Aerosmith's crazy video? I'm not sure if she was. Sounds familiar.
I heard of that too. Yeah.
Bam! I'll drive out and put the bird bath back in your yard. I'll bring my young adult sons to lift it. That's cool.
Bring your own birds.
I learned to cook with seasoning like garlic, cumin, thyme, or rosemary, so I don't use much salt anymore. Good.
Nice.
But when you do salt, I'm telling you, salt your food on your plate. Don't salt it in the pot or in the pan.
Oh, like now while you're cooking, as a
you use more in your cooking than you do afterwards on your plate.
Oh, not use it on your plate. You mean?
Hungry Hippo, Roy kept his promise. Well, he's starting to, and he is. And you know what? Just like I said the other day, he's setting the standard for a method of communication that I believe other commissioners and leaders should follow. And I think if these leaders would be out in front of you, in front of the camera, in front of people talking all the time, there might be a different attitude towards them. You can feel a little more of what they're going through versus when they don't come out and everybody's just speculating. So I think it's a good thing. Hopefully we'll see more of that. And yeah, he did go. Roy went out, took pictures and video. He saw the flood. He was there in the flooding. And it's nice. He acknowledged and he responded to everybody. And, still, you can't make everybody happy all the time. No. But we'll see. Manny is polyamorous now. Yeah, polyamorous. I'm multi, sexual, asexual, bisexual, trisexual, quadsexual, you name it. Oh, it's begun.
Yeah, still even like all this flood stuff, man, it's crazy. We all personally drove. All Bronzeville citizens personally drove through.
Chuck says, yeah, Bronzeville. I know, right? There are a lot of people. A lot of places were flooded. Streets were underwater for a long time. Chuck says, you guys are honest. I agree with very little of what you guys believe, but I love to listen to you guys and seeing what others say. Yeah, that's cool. It's okay to listen to other opinions and not be chastised for it or blocked or canceled or goofed on, whatever. I don't know.
I mean, like you mentioned earlier, brother, like we all have our own opinions, so it's like the watchers, they'll notice that it's not like Bam has, like you said, Bam has a different opinion. You have a different opinion. I have a different opinion. And just hearing from the commenters and being able to see this, like hear their voice is awesome, man.
And I'm trying to get someone else here, and I'd like to get a female's perspective and have a female as a guest host. just so we can get yet another opinion, a different angle. You know, Bam and I agree on a lot of things, and it can get boring, right? Politically, even when you have two people that agree on everything, yeah, that gets boring. So it would be nice to get someone else in here who's got opposing views, and just to hash things down, to talk, and just to hear all sides. I'm up for that. You know, anybody on here, you can say what you want, state your opinion. I'm not going to block you. I don't do that crap. I'll say it again. All I care is that you're an asshole or not. That's all. Otherwise, you can say what you want.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, they're going at it pretty good. 47 seconds left in that round.
This is their third fight, bro. So
I just can say that it's so junior high. Yeah, I know it is. You know, and there's a culture out there that loves divisiveness, that loves to create division, and loves all that kind of stuff. And I'm not into that.
The division has been in. I mean, think about it. It's been there forever. You
know? Good night, me too. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Oh my God, I'm dying here with Bam article comments, but the Mississippi literacy was the funniest one. Yeah.
Oh, did anybody else like that? The headline stuff? That was
it
cool.
took me a while to catch that. What's wrong with that one? Oh, Mississippi is spelled wrong.
Mississippi.
Ozzy says Red Bull has a lot of caffeine, but it's actually not even close to the recommended limit for caffeine. An espresso form, Starbucks has like 2 times the caffeine and sugar, and you can get extra caffeine in that stuff.
Dude,
man,
I think McGregor just broke his ankle.
For real?
Yeah. Like on round 1.
Ouch. I saw it, man. It's bent. It's broken.
See? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good thing I bet against him.
He turned it just for a second, and I saw it.
I didn't see that because I turned to see if the screen was showing.
It was just a split second. And
I'm sure they'll show it again. So this guy wins. This guy's a hot sauce entrepreneur. They have their own little hot sauce line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Family ties in Spin City. That's right. There's the groupies.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think I did see his ankle at a weird angle.
I have to see it. TCS don't gotten up yet. All that training, bro, for this long to come break your ankle on the first round. On the first round, like, nah. I mean, this is actually pretty barbaric stuff, dude. This is like.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, right there. He broke his own ankle, bro.
He did it himself. Oh, my God. Oh, see, I don't want to see that. I mean, it's like when Joe Theismann broke his leg on camera years ago in the 90s. That was horrible to watch that. And then they kept replaying it over and over again.
This wasn't as bad as Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott. This is bad, yeah.
Oh, my God. My mom's husband has Parkinson's, and just in the last year, it's gotten so bad. Try some of that THC.
CBD.
Sorry.
THC is a legal one if you live in a legal state.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Off to bed. Awake at 3:30 a.m. Damn. What are you doing awake at 3:30 a.m., Richard? Holy crap.
Whoa,
good night, brother. Stay healthy, man. Keep going to the doctor. Don't fail me, bro. Yes, Betty Robo. She was in that video. Okay. Alicia Silverstone together with Liv Tyler, Steve Tyler's daughter. That's right. There are more of us who appreciate you than guys and a couple of people who turn around and talk behind your back without knowing. They are destroying people's reputations. Thank you so much, Hilda. Hilda, you know I love you. I love you guys. And you can't destroy my reputation. I just think it sucks that you know what? I ain't even going to talk about it. What's good seasoning powder that's not high in salt but has a good healthy flavor?
Anything like that garlic, onion, garlic and onion powder.
Seasoning powder. I've noticed that meat dry rubs and other common seasonings are high in sodium. Yeah, they are. That's the problem.
You want to mix one of the, you look up the recipes, but there's going to be some that are the main ones. Cumin, onion powder, that garlic powder, and smoked paprika. You mix those four, and that's a great thing, even for hamburgers.
All right, you guys are winding down here. I like the truth, and I've dropped other shows because I can't take the negativity. You guys are real. Keep it going. Betty Robo, you are very kind. Thank you. You bet against him. Abel bet against McGregor. My son named my grandson Connor after him. He's almost 3.
Yeah, he just lost 2.
I don't cook, so I can't help you with that. Yeah, a lot of people don't cook, and that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I like to grill. I like to grill. That's what I like to do.
Bake.
I like to grill a good steak. You know, you sear a good steak on super high, a minute or less each side, and then you put it on the warm side and just let it cook, and all the juices seal. They stay inside. So good. So good. All right, Abel, I'm good for the night, brother. You keep watching your boxing.
Just done. So yeah, I'm good for the night too now.
I think I'm done. I do got to work tomorrow, but not so early in the morning, so I'm okay with that. When are we going to do another show?
On your command, Sergeant.
All right. Sundays, I usually don't like to do a show. I want people to spend time with their families. That's what I believe. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
All right. We'll see what comes. We'll see. I will let everybody know. I grill and smoke meat 5 to 6 times a week.
Ooh, that's good. Who said that?
That's good, Chuck.
Chuck.
That's very good.
Chuck's in the house. That's good stuff right there.
Everyone, have a great Saturday night and the rest of your weekend. Hang on, Betty Rubble. When I was pregnant, I got the first sciatica attack. Called the doctor, told him something was wrong. I'm paralyzed. He told me my daughter was on my nerve.
Oh, man.
19 years later, she's still there. Get one of those injections they put in your back. What do you call that?
The big ones they put on there?
Yeah, they do does something with your eye. I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about. All right, buddy, I'm out of here.
See you, man.
Everybody have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please give my page a like if you haven't done so. Spread the word. Share my page. Share the videos. And I'll let you know when we're going to be on again. Possibly tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see what happens tomorrow. Like I said, I usually don't like Sundays, mostly because there's a lot of shows out there and people are on social media a lot. And I would like to for people to spend time with your families, and I don't want to contribute to taking time away from your families. So that's why I don't do a Sunday show. So maybe I'll stick to that. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow will be different. I'm going to do something early. You want to do something early tomorrow, man?
Let's do it.
All right. I'll let you guys know. Have a great night. Thank you all for being here. And buenos nachos.